Button.
Hey guys, we're back with the Natty Bumpercar. I'm Tracy.
I'm Donna.
And we're Girls Gone Green. Coming to you live from the studio. Girls Gone Green. Come on, Natty Bumpercar. Come on, let's go. Girls Gone
I thought she was going to do the Girls Gone Green,
No,
and then I was going to...
You can just
You're
sing
gonna
anything
sing.
you want.
Girls Gone Green. Like
Yay.
that.
Yeah, that was... Wait.
Come on, I thought
Natty
you'd be sweet, but you were kind of mean.
Oh.
I'm looking at you, Donna.
I don't know what's happening.
Because you made me eat a plate full of marshmallows.
That's
Well,
because it was your birthday, Natty.
It's your
Come
birthday.
on.
But
Natty turned 25 finally.
I'm old.
No
Not
way.
Old, not old.
So old.
But
Guys, I
how
want to say
old
thank
are
you so
you?
much for having me on the show.
Yeah.
That's like asking me what my name is.
No, it's not.
Verboten.
Yeah, but listen.
Wow.
Ah.
Natty with
Like,
his
now he's
big
throwing the
words.
German around. Look at that guy is
Yes.
trilingual. Okay, anyway, so here's the deal.
Is
We
that
found out.
bilingual?
I think he speaks Spanish too.
You do?
That would be my
Un
guess.
poquito.
See?
Oh.
Hola,
See?
papi chulo.
See.
Bendición.
So here's the deal,
What's
Natty
the deal?
Bumpercar.
Yes.
We found out about your birthday, which was fascinating, but we never got to find out about the real Natty Bumpercar.
Yep.
Okay.
See, that's why when I do podcasts, we do them like marathons, like 2-3 hours, because we want to get to the thick of things.
Right.
I'm like an onion. You're just going to cut the skin. You're going to keep going.
Layer,
Yeah.
and you're making me cry.
And everyone's going to cry. That's
I
the
know.
best part of the stories. So
Really?
what do you
2-3
want?
hours?
No.
No.
Oh my God, Donna believes
No.
everything. She's like a fish, like.
So my podcast, the Bumper Podcast, is maybe 15 minutes a week. 15 minutes in out.
Wow.
Yeah.
In, out, done.
Dumb Fellas. I'm also on the Dumb Fellas podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's about 45.
There's a lot of
Ish.
guys on that podcast. That's a fun
A lot
podcast.
of dudes.
A lot of
of
personalities
testosterone.
going on that.
A lot of personalities.
A lot of testosterone.
A lot of ego.
I bet there is. But wait,
You know they're going to see
And
this
a lot
and
of
hear
love.
this.
A
and
lot
a
of
lot of
love.
love. But speaking of
Or he just knows they
personality,
won't probably watch.
Natty Bumpercar is an amazing, hilarious comedian.
Eh,
Yes.
And we can find you on your website, which is nattybumpercar.com.
NattyBumpercar.com.
And we find out all your dates. But you have any upcoming dates that you want to promote right now?
When does this come out?
This will come out next Monday.
Next Monday.
Uh-huh.
I'll be in Cape Cod at some point in August. I don't know what dates. I don't have any.
Look at you.
No, that's just to sleep on the beach.
Oh.
Homeless. I'm gonna be homeless in Cape Cod in about a month. I know.
I thought it was going to be like a big date, like you're under the big tent in Cape
No,
Cod.
I was trying to think. My big date was last night. I closed the
Yes,
show.
you did, and you killed it.
It was really
Hilarious.
fun.
I heard you were amazing.
So
I told you that.
my brain. Thank you. Before the show, I was talking to Joe Carney, who's a friend of mine, a comedian, also on the whatever.
Yeah, he's on the Dumb Fellas podcast.
Yeah. But I said, my brain's exploding right now. Should I rein it in or should I let it go? And he was like, just let it
Let
go.
it go.
And
Elsa.
boy, did
Let
I.
it go.
But who cares about comedy? Let's talk about more fun things.
Okay, well, this is an amazing fact about you. Not everybody knows this, but not only is he a brilliant comedian, he's a brilliant artist.
Artiste. I like to say artiste.
Artiste, I like that even better.
Because I'm artisanal. No.
Oh, really? You're
Oh.
cultivated and he does very selective things.
So you were
Like
asking me
cheese.
about Athens. I think we got to Athens, Georgia.
We made it
last
to
time.
Athens. We didn't
Yeah.
get further than that.
So I was in school. I have a bachelor in painting from Athens, from University of Georgia,
That's impressive.
and I have a
Wow.
master's in painting from Pratt Institute
What?
in Brooklyn, New York.
I have an easel in that other room and lots of canvas.
Really?
Did you guys hear
Yes.
that? A master's in painting.
I have a master's in painting.
You have a master's in fine arts.
You know what that
Wow.
means?
That
Is
means-
I owe phenomenal amounts of money
Yes.
for someone to tell me that I can make pretty pictures.
Wow.
Which,
Oh.
yeah, I wish I would. No, don't go get a master's in painting. It's a
Oh.
bad idea, kids.
Don't
Master
go
painter.
back to
Yeah.
Athens. Okay.
Oh,
anyway.
that was very nice, Rockville.
Rockville.
It's an REM song
Oh
she was
my
saying.
God. What's
Wow,
happening,
you don't know
D-Money?
REM, huh?
D-Rocca, what's happening over there?
You okay?
She's busy eating
I was a
jelly
Madonna
bellies.
fan.
Who wasn't?
Yeah, we could be fans of both. REM?
Not the ones that just stand in the place that we
You live
now
Think about the direction, wonder why. Here, wait a second. You got your lipstick over here.
There's a lot going on.
Mommy
There's
dearest.
a lot, yeah. I apologize. I was
No,
using.
why?
Why I was using
Look.
wire hooker
Look.
earlier.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is
there
this
we
how
go.
we work
Yeah,
out?
that's how we...
That's how we do it.
Okay, so you're in Athens.
It was from
I'm
my
in
team.
Athens.
You're a painting major.
And I'm a painting
Art
major.
major.
And I used to sign my paintings with, you guys aren't going to see it over there, but on here
I love that.
there's a little heart with a
that's
crown.
awesome.
And so
You had the shirt on last night.
I did.
So you don't have the full same outfit on.
No, I switched my unders, but the overs stick around. So real quick, tangent. I got this tattoo. You'll see it at some point.
We'll take a picture and post it.
When I
Yes.
turned 30, I got this tattoo. And the whole
I thought
story
you just
behind
turned
it was, it's my super secret superhero tattoo. And I got it so that I could walk around and I could hit it with 2 fingers, and then I don't know what was supposed to happen, but something magical.
Your superhero powers.
And you were
supposed to come
30
out.
when you
Yeah.
got it?
Uh-huh.
You thought that something super magical was going to happen with 2 fingers?
What are you
So
talking
you're
about?
judging
You
me?
already-
You're the one.
making fun of me?
You're the one judging?
I believe in that stuff.
So, but I used to have a Mickey Mouse Indiglo watch that I would put over this. My now wife, then girlfriend, did not find about the tattoo for, I want to say about a year.
Oh.
And what happened was,
Wow.
You never took
The,
your watch off in front of her?
I never took the watch off, but then the watch rusted.
Natty Bumpercar has
And-
sex with a watch.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it. Some guys have socks on, but he always has a watch
It was
on.
it glowed in the dark. But
You
here's
wanted
the
to
thing.
keep time it. You wanted to time it.
The watch rusted, and it ate into my arm, and it caused
Watch
a wound. Yes.
Listen! I was-
So you know the B-52s,
Yeah, I
you know
love it.
REM.
Yeah.
Because they know each other. They're from the same
They are,
place,
right?
Athens. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Are they?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm waiting on that one.
Listen, I grew up in this basement.
Oh, a
I've
Chinese
been-
restaurant.
Of a Chinese restaurant. I've been
I
down
don't
here.
feel like you've grown up yet, is what
No.
I'm worried about.
I haven't.
Uh,
I'm a
but
super
so
fan now of yours.
the watch rusted. You are of me? I
Yeah.
like that. And
Natty's
Oh, this is where you're
watch
showing what it looks
rusted.
like when women do pole dancing classes,
uh-huh.
and they're really muscular, and they could just stand straight out like that. So we made a little drawing.
But you should do that. You can do a little spin. And this is
Yeah.
the pole dancing.
Yeah.
She's spinning around. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called upcycling, I think, or something.
I don't know what it's. What?
It's like when I like to just reuse things, repurposing.
Oh.
I love it.
Upcycling is not a thing. I mean, but it's. I'll give it to you. So
So there we were in Athens.
the way the watch rusted through, I had to stop wearing it, and then at a point she was like, "What's that on your arm?"
Uh-huh.
And it was a tattoo. So that's
And then she married you?
yeah.
She found out you were a superhero.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to walk around New York City. I had a superhero costume that I walked around in.
Get out of
Oh, I
town.
know! It was a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was probably like 18 years ago.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
What do you mean? To take pictures with people?
No, I would just wander around.
love that.
Shut the
I
front
was super
door.
art kid. Yeah, and I had a what is it? What do they wear at like gas stations?
Like
No.
the Michael Myers zip up thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the onesie?
It's not a onesie it's for babies, but it's a.
Hit that like you mean it, Natty.
Well, her arm knocked my
Sorry.
hand away. Kind of like Sean Morton knocked her arm away last night when she was trying to light someone.
That was not nice.
Not nice at all. We
What
don't have to talk
happened?
about it. She was going to light someone, and Sean Morton knocked her hand, and then the person on stage got confused about the light and yelled at Sean Morton in a mean way.
Oh,
Ooh,
no. Poor Sean
drama.
Morton.
Now, see, that's your take on it. You know what mine was?
What?
I lit him, and Sean was standing there, and I was like, and doing my job, and he goes, he didn't see it. I go, he didn't see it for real? That's why I brought it back up again.
Oh.
And
Yes.
and that's what happened. So that's what I did, and that's when Joe was like, what do I gotta get off now? And I was like,
We don't have to say names. What are we saying names for?
oh.
I'm just
No.
kidding. No one cares.
We
So,
said Joe
but yeah, and I actually, so I sewed all these patches on this suit.
Yeah.
And I had, I made a cape with a
I have
big
a
patch.
crushed red velvet cape
And-
in the other room right now.
I think Natty Bumpercar needs to wear it.
I made this cape.
No,
It's
you didn't.
2-ply. On the inside was gingham. On the outside was, I think, black. And then I
Wait a
made,
minute. Wait a minute.
yeah.
Did you just say you wore a gingham superhero cape?
Yeah, I did. Why wouldn't I? You guys don't know this.
It was gingham style.
I only,
Thank you.
I only used to wear on stage for the first 5 years or so in New Jersey a red gingham shirt every time.
No
I-
way. That's
Yes.
brilliant.
If
To
I
set your
ever
brand.
get famous,
When?
I know
When
what
you're-
my Vogue shoot is going to be. It's going to be an all red gingham room with my because it's in my head.
Wow.
That's awesome. Well, if you dream it, and it'll happen.
You manifest it, and your album could be called Gingham Style.
No,
Yeah.
because she just said that.
So it's not good
wait,
enough.
actually, another
Not good
comedian
enough.
named Darren Patterson. Do you know him?
Yes.
His he came up with a name for my album, and it's Nobody Loves Daddy.
Oh.
Because a lot of my stories revolve around.
Your wife is calling. She said she loves you.
Daddy.
I didn't say that.
said-
Happy birthday, Duty.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was in Athens, Georgia, and I used to sign my paintings with this little heart and crown guy. And my girl at the time said, "Oh, that's Natty Bumpercar." And I went, so I imagine you do this. If the universe gives me something and it clicks in my little mouse brain, then I latch onto it.
Yeah.
So
And
she named you Natty Bumpercar.
she did.
Stop it.
She did.
What?
She did.
I love it.
She did.
Kudos
Your wife?
to your wife.
No.
It wasn't even his wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Take it back, sound effect machine.
Wait,
Take
It's
it back.
Wait
getting
a
very
second.
crazy
Wait a
here.
second.
That was double sound effect. No, this was several girls ago. Wow. Oh.
Wait a minute. Did your wife know that other girl named you Natty Bumpercar?
Yeah.
She's okay with that?
I don't think she cares.
She's very progressive.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
She
where are
forgot
you,
his
Natty
birthday.
Bumpercar?
No, she
Yeah.
did. I mean,
No,
she
she
knew.
doesn't
She
care
did
about
not
Natty
forget it.
Just kidding.
She just.
That's what she said about your birthday.
No. So, when I'm painting, when I'm making stuff, I have a place called Coffee Can Alley.
Oh, okay.
And
where you put
Coffee
your
Can
brushes?
Alley is my world.
Mm-hmm.
I
No, it's
love
not where the
it.
brushes
Oh,
go.
I thought they'd go in a coffee
And
shop.
so when you said it, Natty Bumpercar, the king of the elephants, the artful otter, the doer of stuff, the maker of things, the mayor of Coffee Can Alley. Those are my full superlatives.
So wait,
Yeah.
I want
that's
a name
what
like
you,
that.
yeah, like, oh, that's your full name? Say it again.
Natty Bumpercar, the king of the elephants, the artful otter, the doer of stuff, and the maker of things, the mayor of Coffee Can Alley.
Do you have a children's book out?
You would think I would.
You
wouldn't
should.
Why don't you?
Yeah. Actually,
Oh my
Like
gosh,
Mayor
let's do a
of Coffee
puppet
Can
show.
Alley.
You could totally do
You
it.
could totally
I
do a kid's
know.
book. What are you
why,
waiting
busy.
but why wouldn't I just make it?
I know. I
It's
have
weird.
books too. God bless you. See, it's true.
for? I
But-
just coughed.
Oh, take it back.
Wait, that was a sneeze. Did you sneeze?
I thought you
Oh my God.
sneezed.
I
That's
heard
okay.
a sneeze. That was 100%
That
a
works.
sneeze.
That works. It works. Your idea is 100%. I think.
Oh,
Why?
you-
Seriously, why don't you write a book called The Mayor of Coffee Can Alley?
Because I have other books written.
You do?
You have books.
Wait, for your boys? Have you written a book for your boys?
No,
No,
I've got books in my brain for them, but then I didn't
Oh,
write
but
them.
then you don't write
Oh
them
my
down.
god, I
No.
love this interview.
Natty.
Last week we had a friend's birthday and we went out, and she's in New York, and she's good friends with a book publisher, and so she's writing a book, and so we were kind of going back and forth, we commiserate, and I said, hey, let me send you some stuff I've written, and she was like, all right, and it's kids books, and she took it and she was like, oh, this other friend, she's away for a couple weeks, but I'll give it to her, and so
Right.
in theory I'm forcing myself to actually make these things that I've had in my brain for a long time.
Yeah, you need
Yes.
to do that.
Yeah, it's
Because
annoying.
you can write and illustrate. You're an amazing
Yes.
illustrator. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, at some point we're going to show you the things that I illustrate.
Yes, he's gonna
Because
come
I
back
make-
on our show.
I make drawings, I make paintings, I make flyers, and Miss T. Locke over here reached out to me a long time ago, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say that I feel terrible that I have not gotten back to her.
I was
That's all
sketched.
right. That's all right.
Yeah.
I
What?
have a girl.
You have.
He sketched me.
I know.
She's in a pink
Let
party
me. Do you
dress.
have that?
She's
It
this-
is
she's this-
so
she's
cute.
this
Pull
big.
that up on your. You can't pull it up on your phone.
Not simultaneously.
Oh, it's up there. Yeah, it is the cutest little drawing of you. I love.
What is
that.
it
Big
say?
eyes.
In the pink party
Pink
dress.
poofy dress.
That's right. Hey guys, I'm wearing a pink poofy dress.
Yeah,
Aw.
it is so cute. I love it with your hair like.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's not this hair.
No, it's the
not
zoom
today.
hair. It's
Yeah,
the I want to be a
this-
dentist hair.
Yeah, it's a Herbie
It's
wants
a-
to be a
Yeah.
dentist. Hermie.
Wait, so
Hermie? Aw.
Hermie, I want
Yeah.
to be a dentist. So how do we find out about your drawings, your paintings, your illustrations?
So if you go to nattybumpercar.com,
I'm going today.
there I have a webcomic called Snowflake that I haven't worked on in a long time, but there's like 300 issues of that, or like panels of that.
No.
Why is that not published?
I know. What do we do
As I
here?
just here's what I like to do. I want to make as much stuff to store in my attic as I can, so that when I die,
Your
become
wife
famous.
is going to kill you.
well, there's a
Well,
lot.
he'll
There's a
be
lot in the
dead.
attic. Yeah, so it'll be fine.
No,
so-
but I mean, isn't your wife like, what? You have all this great material. We need to get it out.
No, she's No,
Oh.
I love my wife so much. I have to say that, but she's.
Notice he said I have to say.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I knew. Well, I knew what you
the
meant.
worst. Oh, now I'm sweating. Nothing makes me uncomfortable.
Anyway.
Give me the dog.
She's a dream.
He's perspiring.
But I am. Oh, thank you. I was sweating a little
Okay,
bit.
she's a dream killer. But
she-
anyway.
Oh! Philadelphia! Stop it!
Okay, but no one's ever said to you, you need to get these out. I'm looking at your drawings and I'm like, these are brilliant.
I'm a
This would
super
be
fan.
such an amazing children's book. It's like you look at them and you fall in love with them. Like there's something about them.
You say them or him?
Them.
You and them. But
And-
listen, I'm a huge kids book fan. I love illustrations. And do you know who Richard Scary is?
No, who's that?
Okay, you need to look
Yeah, I
up
know
Richard.
Richard Scary,
Okay,
yes.
so that was my favorite book
Wow,
growing up
good.
as a
got
kid.
you.
Huh?
But you guys, the transition was so smooth. No one laughed like I do because I didn't know what that was.
He
do
does
you
all
know who
these.
Richard Scary is?
Richard Scary
Yes,
does.
you do.
Yes, you do.
He has a little worm and it rides an apple car.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
He's an amazing illustrator.
He's phenomenal.
And his book has a million different types
A
of illustrations.
lot of illustrations.
So he doesn't just have a type. He can do everything.
Yeah.
But yours are like that, where like the little worm in the car. I know exactly what you're
I
talking
know
about.
exactly what you're talking
And
about.
I can visualize those illustrations from when I was a little kid right now, and they make me feel so good.
Yeah.
Yours have that same effect. It's like you just fall in love with them.
See,
So
you're
what are
nice.
you waiting for?
Aw.
I'm being dead
To get
serious.
hit by a bus.
No.
Stop
That would
it,
be-
please.
What? I
We're
mean,
being
no.
serious right now.
I'm
being serious.
I'm not. I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Oh
I
my
have too much.
God.
Here's what I do: is I have a bit of what Donna has with the brain.
ADD.
It's- Yes, undiagnosed, but I've been
Self-diagnosed.
I've been in enough appointments with my kid that the doctors now look at me and then look at him and go, "Oh, that's what
Exactly.
they do." And I
It's
actually
all your
asked one. I
fault.
was just like, "Do I need to go to a doctor for this? Figure this?" And she was like, "Do you function in society?" I said,
You're like,
barely.
barely.
Oh, give it up! Wait! Give me this hand. Ready?
All right.
Oh, I messed up a little bit. Anyway, so I'm not comfortable unless I am oppressively and depressively busy.
Yes.
So like right now, I get up in the morning. I have to get my kids ready to school, dress them, get their bags packed, get them to school or camp. I have a 9-to-5 job. I pick them up after that. I do freelance work.
Wow.
I do 2 podcasts a week. I do probably 3 or 4 shows a week. I just do and I do and I do and I
Yeah.
do. And
Do
to the
they do?
point where I'm at a breaking point
Sure.
always,
Sure.
but I'm still feel like I'm not making as much stuff as I'm supposed to, and it's very infuriating.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, are you familiar with Stephen Covey?
No.
He's like he's like a business philosopher,
Ooh.
But his whole thing is sharpen. This goes out to Chris Quigley, by the way. Sharpening the saw. No, really, where he says there is a point where you're really doing a detriment to yourself by doing too much, and that you really need to step back and sharpen this. Like you wouldn't just keep using, his whole analogy is you wouldn't just keep using a saw and then it's dull and you never sharpen it. You have to take some time to like step away and be like, what really brings me joy? Like what are
You know what's sad right
You can
now?
tell those things bring you joy though.
You know what's sad now?
What?
Nothing. At this
Really?
moment, I'm in a bad spot. Nothing. Last night should have been a joyous night in my life, and I wasn't able to get joy from it. And it made me very angry at myself.
Right. Okay. Well.
You said you wanted to go serious
No,
on
no,
this
no,
episode.
so serious. I do
Can I ask
answer.
a question? Because I was there and I saw you.
Yes.
So what do you mean by that? Like it didn't bring you joy when you were done. You still doubted that you were good.
That definitely.
Yeah.
But no, like I should have been. Like today, I mean, I made a post. I said I'm still over the moon.
Yeah.
That's how I want to be, but it's just like I'm not. There's something not clicking right
Like
now.
it's a
I'm not
disconnect.
getting endorphins or joy.
Right.
And
But,
it's so sad.
Because you're just going through the
But-
motions.
yeah. But is it the 9-to-5 job? It's got to be.
I hate that more than anything.
Right, it's
Yeah.
that.
It's soul crushing.
But don't you think, seriously, I'm being completely sincere here, and every single one of us is an artist here and a starving artist in the fact that we have to work our ass off to make any money, and whatever. Everybody who's an artist gets it. But at the same time, you have so much talent with your illustrations and your ideas for kids' books that you're not even giving yourself a shot to do. What if that makes a whole lot of money? What if you're like the next J.K. Rowling and you're like waiting for this dumb 9-to-5 job that I know you.
British. No, I mean,
No,
I want
but
to.
you know what I'm saying?
I do 100%. So here's the issue: is when I went to grad
Let me guess
school.
the issue.
No! It's going to get us in trouble.
Just kidding.
I'm
Natty
getting
got-
nervous. I'm starting to feel
I
like
can't believe what you've done to me in the last.
Anyway, just
Wow.
nobody else is
No.
watching. She's not. Go ahead.
girl, look
Anyway.
what you've done to
Seriously,
me.
So
what's the
during the
issue?
first episode, my kid cried. If anyone saw that and remembers, he called me and he was crying because that's what he does every night, and which is great. I highly recommend you have kids because they're the real dream killers. But he said, "What?"
Go ahead.
And he said, "Dad, what's a podcast?" And I was like, "Buddy, you're on my podcast all the time. It's the same thing." And he's like, "Well, why aren't you doing it here?" And I was like, "Because I'm doing another person's podcast." I said, "In fact, it's 2 people, and they're friends of mine." And he's like, "I don't understand." And I was just like, I'm just recording a podcast." He's like, "Well, why can't I hear it?" And but now he officially cannot hear it.
Not
He
this one.
definitely
no,
cannot hear.
no, I cannot.
Oh wait, get back to why you're not
So,
doing this book.
Why I'm not doing these things is because I
Fear of
went to
success.
grad
Fear
school,
of success.
and no, I want
Yeah.
that more than anything.
No.
I went to I went to grad school. I owe more money than this house is worth, probably.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes, a shocking amount of money.
Wait a second. But the work is already done. You already have so many illustrations that you have a cast
It's
of characters.
canned.
You have a
Coffee
cast
canned?
of characters.
Don't hit
No,
me.
but really,
Yes.
how long? If you really seriously, Natty, if you sat down, I'm not even joking with you, for 3 hours straight, I bet you could write like 2 books in 3 hours. I'm not even kidding.
I could
Kids'
definitely,
books?
yes, 100%.
And then you have the illustrations, and then you just send it. We're in New York.
I know. We're right next to it. We're right
Well,
here.
actually, we're right underneath
and I
the
have-
Chinese
and I have
restaurant.
connections.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, this-
Are you being serious? You have connections?
So the girl at the birthday party, her friend
He
is
has
in
connections.
kids book publishing.
You're making me want to cry, Natty.
I know.
What's
I know.
okay? Wait. So on Girls Gone Green, we talk about that we want to do good things, not
Right.
just crazy things.
Okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
what if we challenge?
I thought your good thing was you're gonna put me out of my misery.
No. What if we challenge
No.
you? We did the Natty Bumpercar challenge, and we challenged you to get a book done by a certain time, and we're going to promote it, and we're going to put the challenge out on the air. So you'd have to do it. You got to save face. I think we should, Donna. What do you think about that Natty
I
Bumpercar
don't know, I'm
challenge?
so uncomfortable.
No, I was just doing that to make you uncomfortable.
Do it, Natty.
Okay, I think you should. What do you think?
you
What do you
should.
say? Wait.
Okay.
How about this?
Okay.
We challenge you
Okay.
to have one children's book done by September 1. That means
That's
wait
a
a minute.
long time.
Yeah,
That's not a long time.
Yes, it is.
That's a month.
That means
And you gotta factor in. I'm gonna be gone for.
Do it on the beach.
Yep. Story, illustrations, bounds, and ready to go. Not a book.
Can I have
but like
September 15th?
Yeah, we'll give you September
Okay.
15th. Write it down, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, so what?
We're
Okay.
manifesting it.
Whatever September 15th is, I'll plan to be on.
Yes.
If we're still talking after this,
We are.
we might be.
Well, the 8th is a Wednesday and the 15th is a Wednesday.
How do you know that?
Because I have a show, Brookdale Tavern.
Rain
Third
Man.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Third
look
Wednesday of
at
every
you.
month.
Oh, that's a Wednesday.
Oh, wait. That's wrong. That's August. Sorry.
Oh no, someone's not.
It's August 15th.
Okay, September 15th is your challenge. We will have you on the Monday after, whatever the Monday is
Okay.
after the 15th. And you're going to present.
We're going to be like your Kathy Lee and Hoda.
What if you guys don't like it?
We'll love
We're
it.
going to love it.
What if you guys
We
don't
love
like
you.
me?
We'll love it.
Stop
I'm
it.
telling you, if it's based
You
on
are-
your illustrations, I'm going to love every minute
Make
of
me a
it.
little character. I like the little star you made me.
I like the little
Did you like
girl.
that poster?
That was
Love
a
that
great
poster. What did I say to
You
you?
know-
As soon as I saw your posters, I was like, oh my, I have to get myself one of these posters.
So, because guy comics are jerks, do you know what they said about that poster?
Yeah.
They weren't like, oh, that looks nice. They were like, oh, it looks like a kid drew it. Oh, look, you made yourself the center of the universe. What an ego.
Okay,
What?
let's talk
I
about.
know.
You need to hang out with us.
Yeah,
I
you need
know.
positive.
We're
Okay,
manifestors.
I'm being really serious
Manifest
too.
destiny.
No, I know we're all joking around on this thing, but I'm being serious. Is that
Very
I want to do a
you got to hang around, Natty, people that don't drag you down. It's like that mentality of like, I'm only
Isolation.
kidding. I'm only kidding. No, you're not. You're taking a shot at me
Take a
because
shot.
that's what you think you should be doing, and it's not
They're
okay.
jealous.
And I'm a pretty nice guy. I get
You're a
taken.
very
I
nice guy.
get taken advantage of a little bit.
Oh my god.
I know. But here's the weird thing, right? So, and here, I'll make it even sadder.
gonna
I
have
have
to get my
all these
unicorn
people
hat
from
on.
school, right? From college. Okay, well, so let me figure out how to do this. I have a best friend who I've known since I was 3 years old. We met in swimming class. They pushed us off the deep end, and then we sank. His name is Eric. That's how they used to teach you how to swim.
The rock.
Push. Down.
Rock.
And then if you came back up,
You lived.
you lived.
Wow.
Then you know how to swim. Here's your certificate. And then he has a little sister. She's.
Yeah, I'd be like this at the end, like that's what I would have done. Like,
Then your mouth is open. You're getting all the water in. You're
that's
sinking.
I would've
You're
died.
done. You're done.
All right, so Eric.
So
the rock.
there's Eric, and I've known him for my entire life. And then I had all these people that I went to grade school with, but then we moved from Macon, Georgia to New York when I was 12.
Okay.
So I kind of forgot all those people. Moved back to Atlanta from New York after a year, so I don't remember any of those people. And then there's the Atlanta people that I never really made a connection in 7th grade. Never really made a connection with them, right?
Yeah.
Then I
It's
went to
hard, yeah.
college, and I think in my brain I was carrying around so much trauma from growing up that a lot of people, my personality and the whole Natty Bumpercar and all the shenanigans, whatever,
I love
they
shenanigans.
think I'm being disingenuous. And they're
Okay.
like, especially like hip art guys who are like, hey, I'm cool, I'm big A, art with a big A or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I make stuff and they're just like, oh, this guy's a phony, this guy's a faker. And I'm just like, but it's really just kind of what I am, is what I do. And so like what you see as
Oh, I get it.
like genuine stuff in the drawings, they see as a put on or just kind of garbage, whatever. And
Wait a second.
yeah,
Let's
what?
talk about this.
All right.
I have 2 words to say to you. Jackson Pollock. Really, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, if you go with all of modern art,
Yeah.
ab-X as they call it.
Come on. I've been to the MoMA and they had a white wall and I was like, really? I mean, hey, I give credit to anyone who's willing to put their art out there, but art is completely subjective.
It is.
So for anybody to
Yeah, right? What is happening? You choking on jelly bean?
Yeah.
You know what just happened to me? My toe just got sniffed.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah. Yogi came down, sniffed my toe, and then ran away.
He's
Yeah.
like, what is that? Is that a screaming? Yeah.
That's what Yogi did when he ran up the stairs.
Yeah, so anybody that, again, people that criticize art, I mean, I guess I just criticize art
It
by
sounds like
saying.
you did.
I did, and
It's
I
a
should.
slippery slope. What are you doing, Sisyphus?
Yeah,
Just roll
exactly.
back down the hill.
I did roll back down that hill.
So, but the whole,
Yeah.
so
No,
the,
you
the
finish.
point is, so that all these people in college, and I always felt like an outsider to them. Even my friends in college, I was an outsider to, and I don't feel like I've made real friends until I started doing comedy 8 years ago, and that's people like Adam and I also
We
like.
love Adam.
I love Adam more than anything.
We miss
he makes me
Adam.
cry.
He's awesome.
He's the worst because he's following his heart. No, I'm just kidding. And his heart is a wonderful, beautiful girl, and she's
And is he
tremendous.
Is he like Austin? Is he loving it?
Yes.
Good.
I think it's a big transition, but I
Sure.
think he's in a good spot.
That's great.
He's in a good spot.
He's
that
such
guy.
a nice
He's
guy.
a really nice
But
guy.
Rich and Kevin and Joe and even KP. But like these guys, they're the only people I've ever talked to. Like when we hang up the phone, we're like, "All right, I love you, man." Like we really say every time.
That's
Oh,
great.
I've never had that in my entire life.
That's so good. Yay
And-
to those guys.
and
We love them too.
the bulk
love
of them
that.
are they're manly macho jerks too,
Right,
but
right.
they're still like a brotherly like
Yeah, but they're good guys.
thing.
Yeah.
And like but like last night after my show, I did this whole thing and then I had to take a second and I had to turn away from the crowd and KP's dad was giving me a standing ovation, which I didn't even see because
great.
I had turned away from the crowd
That's so cool.
because I had to take a little breath and like
Pause.
I had a little pause, and then I turned back and I kind of gave a thanks to Pat and to the room and to all the people who came out and everything, and like I was misty.
Yeah.
I got a little misty.
It's a great group of people that really care.
It
Yes.
is.
I love that attic.
It's very nice attic. It's very good. It's my favorite attic.
It
It
is a
really
great place.
is. Now
Tierney's
you're in your
rocks.
favorite basement.
Huh?
You're in your favorite basement.
Under a
I
Chinese
mean, it's a
restaurant.
nice basement. There's nice lights.
It is. So are you agreeing to this
Kung
Natty
Pao
Bumpercar
kitchen.
challenge? Or what?
Yeah, where's the knife at?
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, you have to give us a
No,
little
no.
blood. Or you at least have to eat this jelly bean.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, everyone jelly bean at the same time.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I don't want
But you have to
yellow.
pick the other person's jelly bean.
Oh,
You can't pick your own. So I'm picking that for you.
okay. Donna, you're gonna get one of those creepy brown one.
I think it's blue. You could cheek
It's
it.
so clearly not blue. I want
It's
that one
not?
in particular. I can't. I'm just gonna touch it so
God,
much.
it's okay. It's okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna pick
Okay.
one.
Yeah, give me a good one.
I'm gonna give you the orange. I want you to experience it. You said, why would anybody?
Okay,
give
now we go.
anybody-
Here's what we do. I'll hold our jelly beans.
And we
We're
got
gonna
to
toast?
cheers.
Yeah,
jelly
cheers.
bean. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to Natty
This is-
Bumpercar's.
Donna, get it in there.
Get
Oh,
it in there.
oh, oh.
This is to Natty
Wonder
Bumpercar's
Twin Power Activate.
form of a children's book by September 15th.
Yes. Cheers.
Oh. Mm.
What if this was a cyanide
Oh.
tablet?
Mm.
What? I don't know. This is very grapey. Wow.
Well, yeah, it was. I mean, it was a great
Mine's
one.
really good. Mine's orange.
Mine was delicious.
Oh,
Orange.
I don't know.
she's saying the orange is good now.
It's delicious.
Remember when she said the green apple was watermelon?
Yeah.
That was really confusing. I don't even know if that was on this episode or not.
I want lickable wallpaper.
I want Natty to
Why
come
would
back
you
for
want
episode
that?
3.
No, actually, I'm germophobic. I would never want that.
That was horrifying.
I know,
Yeah.
it was. I get it. You're right.
Oh.
Okay, well,
I was like, lickable
we
wallpaper.
went, again, we got through, and I don't even know if we got to the full story, but this was
I
an
think
awesome
we did. No,
podcast.
we still have so many. There's stories.
Give
I
it
have
up,
stories
ladies
to
and
tell.
I
gentlemen,
could stay.
for Natty Bumpercar!
Thank you guys so much for having me.
All
Girls
right.
Gone
When
Green.
when you bring your art back and the book, we're gonna learn a lot more about you.
We're going to have a party. We're going to have a Natty party.
You guys are amazing, and Stacy, Lorraine, I can't say enough about you either. It's,
That's funny. Am I Stacey?
yeah, Quinn.
Let's do our song. Girls Gone Green, coming to you live from the studio. Girls Gone Green.
Make a Natty write a children's book.
Yeah.
Girls
Gone green.
That was awesome,
that
Natty
good?
Bumpercar.
Thank you guys so